Hello, welcome to Matt's product demonstration. I'll see if I can sort of help out a little bit. So yeah, basically the side here, when it's on the top and it's on auto, that works off the timer. So that's when you want to use this timer. And then if you're up and about, you just put it on this one, the next one down. And that'll just be on all the time, and whatever you set it here is what it'll aim for. So obviously, like, Mars won't kick in now because it's on 18 degrees and the house is 22, so it won't even kick in. So you can leave it like that. Obviously if you want to turn it up, it'll just keep it at that temperature. The next one down, this is if you're going away on holiday and you can set a temperature that it won't go below. So you can set that, say 12 degrees, 10 degrees, and if you go away on holiday, your house will kick in and heat it up and keep it so it doesn't freeze, basically. So you just set that at, say, 12. So that's that. This here, you've got run, which you want to kind of keep it in run. Then you've got that one way is when I was saying about when you go away, that changes that temperature to 12, 10, whatever you want. And this one is your comfort temperature, so that when it's on timer, that's the temperature it's aiming for when it's using the timer. And the way you program it is, we will have already done this bit where you set the day. So obviously today's Thursday, so this is setting the clock. So that's the clock side of it already done. And then you just move it to the first position and you'll see start 1. So you can set, like, we've got ours to come on at 1:30 in the morning. I think when I was at yours we made it like 6 o'clock in the morning, say. So you just use the dial to whatever time you want it to start on. And you obviously can choose your day on the bottom. Then you slide it across, and then that's the time it'll end. So obviously we've got ours coming off at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I think you could use 8 o'clock or whatever you want. And then 2 will come on at 4 in the morning for us, or you can have it on at 12 at dinner time. And then ours goes off at 4:30 in the morning. And then our last one is 7 in the morning, it comes on, and then it goes off at 9. But to be honest, what we do is we leave it on run, and then before we go to bed we put it on auto, so with the switch all the way up to the top, and then it'll run on this timer here. And then when we get up and we're actually up and about, we just slide it down one to there, and now it'll run off this temperature. So we can just leave it on all day. Your boiler won't be on all day, but it'll only kick in when the temperature needs to be on. So now if I rotate this dial, and this is the boiler temperature, so I want it to go, see, it's still not kicking in now because we're at 22 degrees now here, and the boiler's set at 21, so it won't kick in. So if we put it on 23 now, you'll see that the flame comes on. There you go. And now the boiler's just kicked in behind me. You probably can't hear that, but that's just kicked in. So now what it'll do is it'll heat the house up as quick as it can to get this reading 22 to 23, and then it'll switch itself off and keep the house at 23. Obviously if we're too hot at 23, you can just turn it down like that, say 21, and then you'll see the flame will go out. There you go. And now it's going to turn the boiler off because at 22 is obviously higher than 21. So hopefully that's giving you a little bit of how to use it. I think that's pretty much everything you need to know. You don't even really need to use the program if you don't want. So say if you don't want to use the program, just don't put it on auto. Auto will basically, at the side there, at the top, that'll run on the program. And if you're just wanting to turn it by the temperature, use that. And then if you want it to just turn off altogether and just use your hot water, then you just slide it all the way to the bottom and it'll turn your heating off altogether. So you can do it that way too. So thank you very much, hopefully that's helped. Catch you guys later.